Hello, sorry, I was a little bit late today. Um, as you can tell, I've been working on this for a long time. Even if I haven't been, wait, let me. Even if I haven't streamed too much, me drawing my model, I also been working offline just to speed up the process and so it's not too boring because it's always me just trying different things because I want to make so many different outfits, but I'm having trouble focusing on just one. So the first day I streamed my outfit, I made all of this based on many references I had that I've been collecting for like 4 years on my Pinterest. And I also practice a little bit of hair. What I wanted to, I don't know, try because I'm not very good at art yet, especially designing characters, especially with too much detail. So what I did off stream was faces and sorry, more hair. So this is kind of the type of face I would like. They're all kind of different, but I know what vibe I'm going for. I don't want it to be too cheery, too cute. I want something that is kind of soft, but not very, like, I don't know, sexy like this. Kind of like this. Yeah, something soft, like the eyes turning down and a little bit close. And for hair, I only did the front because drawing my long hair is gonna be such a hassle, but I want long hair. I wouldn't say princess height length, but definitely past my waist. And the front is gonna look a little bit like this. I kinda warm up to the idea of having the anime girl bends. I don't know, at this point it just looks right for me. But I feel like it adds a little bit of a retro look. And it's gonna be with two side B's, well, to each side. And the bangs at the front just parted to the side. I don't know how symmetrical I'm gonna make it. I don't want it to be too symmetrical. And I'm gonna have small twin-tails like the ones I have right now. Okay, so what I did was just start selecting stuff that I liked from all the outfits I was, I don't know, taking references from. Like I like this color, I like this glove, I like this part of the skirt, etc, etc. What I did was I started to try to just make 4 outfits. I generally try to run it down to just 4 outfits, but then I cheated a little bit and did a little bit more, and then I did a little bit more. As you can see, I'm having trouble deciding, but I know that I wanted to make it like vintage Victorian kinda, like I don't know, not too old-timey, but more traditional made. Then I want something that is also kind of on the cooler side, kind of retro, but still modern. You know, not your typical maid, more casual, like streetwear a little bit. Then I want something that is cute, but it's slightly sexy, you know, like, I don't know, with a bit of cleavage maybe. And then I want something that is pretty and fancy, very flowy, very frilly. Those are kind of like the four styles um, I'm going for. And my main outfit is probably gonna be cute, but maybe a little bit of vintage and also pretty. The retro casual streetwear is not gonna be my main outfit. I don't know, I want something that is easy to draw, both for me and for other people. I'm gonna save all these designs for future projects. Um, yeah, this is also like cute, kinda casual and pretty and more. So what I did was take all the references I have and kinda put them in folders so I can tell which one is which. This one's for vintage. I'm gonna do cool because I don't have too many references that are cool. So what I like about this one, so I'm pretty sure I'm pretty much starting from the beginning, but I swear it's different now because now I have a better idea of how I want the outfits to be structured. For example, I know for sure I want this one to have suspenders. The others are not gonna have suspenders. The other ones are just gonna have, either it's gonna be connected to the skirt or the corset. It's not gonna be like your typical suspenders. It's just gonna be fabric. So I'm gonna write it suspenders. I'm trying new music. I really hope it doesn't get muted. I think it's too low. So all of them are probably gonna have corset, but I wanted this one to have a belt. Let's choose. Can I have suspenders and a belt? Probably not. Oh no. Let me check how did I make it here? Yeah, I added the suspenders to the belt. I mean, you can have suspenders and belt, right? Let me check. Suspenders with belt. Are the suspenders connected to the belt or something below? Or maybe I should have some kind of harness. Alright, this is gonna have like a harness with the suspenders. Wait, let me see how. Okay, Give me a second. Oh, well, whatever. Yeah, it's connected to part of the pants. Because the belt will go through that. Yeah, I'm gonna have a harness. I wanna have to do a little bit of research on what harness do I want. Excuse my trembling hands. I've been drawing all day, trying to clean up all the outfits I want. Wait. I'm gonna look it up later, or maybe I have a reference for that. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna put this here. And here is gonna be maybe the belt. And I know I want, should the belt be? No. This is... Okay, let's just keep what I know what I want. What I know I want. There. And that color, I'm gonna have it for a more vintage look. And this one, what kind of color do I want? Yeah, I think I wanted something like a sailor outfit. I do like the garter bells. I'm definitely gonna add them. Sorry. Today I'm gonna be a little bit messy, I guess. I'm sure I'm gonna finish this model before the end of the month. I want to keep working a little bit offline and try to just you know, clean up my ideas so I'm not doubting myself so much during the whole process. Oh, I like the Victorian dress, thank you. I'm definitely gonna have a traditional outfit, but I'm trying to make a more casual streetwear because those are the least references I have. So I'm gonna finish with this one pretty quickly. Did you draw that? That looks really... No, this is just a reference I found. And I want my character to be a little bit similar. No, please. If I knew how to draw like this, I wouldn't even be taking references. Okay. This is just a sketch. I don't know, concept art for my design. It's definitely not gonna be like a proper VTuber design later. I mean, it's gonna take a long time before I can turn it into a proper model. Okay, the skirt should begin here. I made it too short. I'm gonna give me a second. I need it to be lower because I don't want the skirt to be too short. It's gonna be little. But I definitely like the detail here. So maybe I'm gonna do this. I don't know if I should make it symmetrical. No, I want it to be asymmetrical. What else? Here I really like this design for more casual streetwear. I definitely need to make the belt smaller. I don't know, designing a tuber is not easy because you want to have as much detail as you can, but then you have to make it simple enough that you can draw it yourself, or well, or not. Not every VTuber draws themselves, and you also want to make it simple enough for other people to draw it. I think I want, no, I don't know, there's another color I prefer. I mean, it is nice. I'm gonna just keep it as an idea, even though I prefer this color for the other design. Because, I mean, can you wear a choker with this kind of color? Yes. Yeah. And I prefer a similar skirt that is more open. I definitely need to learn how to do the frills and ruffles. Even though it's just a sketch, I want to keep it, you know, cohesive, so I know exactly what I want to draw. I definitely want to add the apron. I don't know if it's gonna look good with a streetwear outfit. Maybe I can raise again the belt. Hello, Mal. How are you? Oh, just bored. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, This is not gonna be super interesting because it's just gonna be me trying once again all the references I have. So far I have a better idea of the outfit I want to have. I'm just trying something here to make something more casual. You know, to use up all the ideas I have. Uh, Wait, there is a reference I didn't use here. Where is it? Where could it be? Nope. This is gonna get messy. Have so many references, but I know I want one in particular. Where did I put it? Because I know exactly which one is, but I guess I miss it. Maybe my Pinterest? No, it shouldn't be there. Oh, I mess up again. Nope. This one is the final. That's the final. Nope. Is it here? Oh no. Oh no. Yep. And I thought I had everything in order. Oh, it's two different ones. Oh no. Where is it? Where's the two? Oh, here. Well, guess I gotta go back to Pinterest. Even though I have no idea how recently I got that one. Probably pretty recent. Maybe not so recently. Was it in this one? No, it was here. Oh yeah, because it was a chocolate. I know what it is. I know what it is. Why can't you open it? Okay. How did I miss that? There, this one. Now we can go back to drawing. Because I want this skirt to be similar. Should I draw an entire different color or just erase this one? I'm just gonna move it. I should use this one. I can't. No, never mind. I really need to sit down and learn Clip Studio Paint properly. All right, it's gonna be here. I feel like it should be bigger, but I don't mind. Now, how did I do the skirt? Because I want this detail, I'm gonna do it all again. Because it's easier to just construct it from this one. Okay, let's see. It doesn't look the same. Let me try again. Maybe I'll just add it as a possible detail in the meantime. And then I want this like this. Now the frills that I still don't know how to properly draw. And play it again maybe. It's gonna be either a belt or a harness. Clip Studio, it is super hard, but it is so useful. It is very, I don't know, if you know how to use it, you can draw something really quickly here. I definitely want to add like chocolate on the skirt. It's all layers, and make sure you're drawing on vector layers. This is just gonna be like a sketch. I'm not gonna properly use it, and I rather just make it as quickly as possible. But thank you. I always appreciate people giving me advice, because I'm very, how do you say, I get distracted and stuff. I definitely want to add like a pouch. There's a strawberry. and some kind of chain. No, kind of cool. Ouch. Chain. Is that how you read chain? Give me a second. Chain. Yep. It would be very embarrassing if I didn't know. I don't know what kind of sleeves I want. Probably short. Let's go back to this one. Oh, but next time will be so much cooler. Yep. Wait, no. Here we need to recycle all ideas. So this one gonna go over here. And I want a necktie with this one. So this is gonna be like a close shirt. That's a cute detail. I'm gonna use it because I have a lot of close shirts references that I want to use. I don't know, maybe I'm gonna show, maybe I'm gonna cover. I like having both options, especially on Twitch, because you never know if your model is gonna be a little bit too risky. I don't know, but it's funny because I don't even have one model, and I'm here trying to work on 4 different models at once. I mean, I call them models, but it's just gonna be like a character reference, and I'm gonna have alternative outfits. Two, I want something like this. I don't know. It's nice for the, I don't know, to add depth, but I think I prefer just plain. Those are cute details, but I'm not gonna use them here. Fancy. Just as a reminder. I don't know, would I look okay with their harness like this? I don't know if it's not realistic, but it is an option. Nope. Thank you so much for Control C. But then how would it look like this? Too big. All right, better. Um, do I want the... No, I think this one is okay so far. Let's go with the vintage. This one is more like peachy, but I like the color. So I'm gonna do something similar. Once I have all the signs like set properly, I'm gonna try to just use the streams to get the colors and the small details. Because I'm a little bit tired of just sketching on streaming because it's not very, I guess, fun. Because I've been doing it for weeks. Okay, let's just copy and wait. I forgot what kind of corset I was gonna use for this one. For me, it is hard to have a good idea to draw. For me too, unless I have like lots of references to use. So I have like a visual idea, I guess, or vibe that I want to follow. And I just grab stuff that I like and see how it looks together. And so I decide if I should keep it or not. But I'm definitely gonna add more of my own stuff because I don't want to just copy someone else's. Like, one thing is to reference and another one is just, you know, tracing and copying the same. Some days I'm so inspired it's crazy, others it will be weeks until I touch my drawing pad. Yeah, same. But by coming here and streaming, I feel like, I don't know, it's like pressure, but also the drive to draw, even if it's just random stuff. I'm not gonna call it pressure because it's not pressure, but it is a good reason to draw, even if it's whatever. You can even just start drawing a request from viewers. Like, I'm sure if you put on the title that you're gonna draw whatever someone tells you, then people are gonna come and start giving you ideas. But no, I get it. It is very hard to just draw, you know, because it's awful when when it doesn't feel right. I'm not gonna use that skirt, but maybe I can add something here. All right. Those shoes are cute. A little bit too high for me, but this is supposed to be realistic, so just gonna draw here. It's like Mary Jane's that are super high. I don't want mine to be too high, but they're cute, so I'm gonna reference, especially the socks. Even though I don't like socks, sometimes I design characters with double socks, like short and long. And like, okay, this one is more like the color I wanted. Let me put this. Oh, sorry. This one here. So the title I use is a reference to Attack on Titan because I'm gonna have so many parts, it's not even gonna be funny. So it's definitely gonna be more parts in the future. I don't know, is it good? But I definitely want to see all the designs side to side, so they know they look very distinct from one another. I don't know if I want this kind of detail. I mean, it adds. I don't know, ever since I started streaming, I feel like I've drawn more in these 3 weeks than, I don't know, the whole month of January and February together. So streaming is like the perfect excuse to start drawing. Looks weird. Okay, this one. I'm gonna add this here. Let's just definitely gonna use a similar color palette to this one, like a pinkish red, dark red and brown. Yeah, I'm gonna use this. I like the texture. I should have put this one pretty. And I haven't decided yet if I want long gloves or short gloves or no gloves. Because I also don't know if I want short sleeves or long sleeves. Yeah, this didn't help me out with vintage. Pecora. How do I send a pic of a drawing on Bluesky? Do I just add you? Sure. Let me check if I receive it. Like, just tag me if you want, and I'll let you know if I can see the notification. Um. No. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely trying different. Still not decided on the one color I want. I mean, this one is pretty similar. I'm sure I'm gonna decide on a color pretty soon. I definitely want something big since I'm gonna cover everything on the chest. Mm. I haven't gotten any notification yet. Let me know if you post it on Bluesky. Change music. I'm still trying to find a good playlist. I'm definitely gonna make like a whole stream just to, I guess, test different music I could stream. The life of a self-made VTuber is very hard. You have to do almost everything. I mean, I didn't think it would be easy, but there is so much behind the whole content creating thing. And I want to learn too much, like um I want to make my own music someday. It's gonna take a long time though. But see, I want something like a big color. Mm. And I definitely want long sleeves. Oh, that's a pretty crown. And I'm not gonna be part of any royalty, but I'm so tempted to get a crown. I don't know, it just looks right for me. For that, I'm gonna have to look at references because people sometimes make chocolate crowns, and also when you like drop something on chocolate, it makes like a crown shape, you know, when you drop something on liquid. Okay. Choco. And the okay, I'm gonna do hairstyle accessories another day. They look so pretty. Mm. Let's try to combine some stuff so I don't have to redraw everything. Mm. Short sleeves or long sleeves? What did I draw before? I don't know if I should also have like a winter and summer version of the same outfit. Because VTubers are kind of like, how do you say? Like you can't tell what season they're supposed to be in and what temperature it is. Mm. Hmm. Can I have both? Doesn't look very traditional to me. No, wait, I'm gonna have them on the sides. Yep. I should probably put this closer then. Okay, a positive. Okay, let me check. Give me a second. Okay, blue sky. Wait, let me just close this. There it is. Oh, oh, so it's like a night. That is so cool. Reminds me of Fate. Is this the character you were drawing last time? I don't know, it is better than anything I can draw right now because so far I can only copy stuff. I really like the pose that it's like she's preparing to do an attack. I don't know if the skirt, I mean, it looks so cool, but the skirt maybe will get in the way. But if you make it work, then it looks fine. I know there's some mistakes, but it is pretty much done. Yeah, it looks pretty cool to me. I'm really not a critic because I don't even know how to draw myself. But it's so cool that you can draw your characters. Mine just stay in the drafts and I never touch them. But once I'm done with my VTuber and some other stuff that I plan to draw, I'm gonna it still shows, huh? I thought it would be covered, but oh, that looks weird. Do you know how to use the 3D modeler in Clip? Nope, I don't. I know it's possible. I saw some TikToks about it, but I need to do like a whole course or something. You can make poses and stuff. Yeah, it is, and you can also draw on top of the model. You know, to see how everything will change depending on the pose and the angle. You know, like tattoos or stuff like that. I'm definitely gonna learn how to use it. Sorry. It helps so much. Well, oh my god, yeah. Hands are so complicated, especially in different angles. I don't know, looks weird like that. But I'm definitely, when I'm done with my design, I'm gonna start doing like, you know, what was the word? Study sessions of Clip Studio. But it feels weird to stream myself watching a tutorial. But I'm gonna see how I do it. I just look up stuff I need help on. I would like to make like a whole course. I can't pronounce it. Then I forget it like 2 weeks later. Then I look it up. Oh yeah, you need to practice for a whole month to learn just how to use one tool. And you need to practice over and over and over. Hmm. This one, it's gonna be part of the apron. Let me just um part of shirt. Part of a bra. All right. That apron looks cute. I don't know how far I'm gonna make it tonight. I hope, I don't know, at least that I get to make a base idea of all the outfits I want. Maybe I should make this a little bit higher. Ruffles and stuff are hard to get right. It is, and I still chose to add so many ruffles and frills. I have a question. Yeah, ask. Um, that would be too much, but adding roses. Let me choose right here. Rose pattern, and that's gonna be a problem for future me because I don't see myself actually adding the rose pattern if I have to draw it for every time it had to draw it. I have to make the whole pattern. They have real. Why is half of your clip art in Spanish and the other is in English? I have no idea. Yeah, because my pencils, my brushes are in Spanish, and so much the other stuff is in English. I have no idea. This isn't my clip studio. It's I borrowed from a friend that has the, you know, they pay, and I get to use it. Okay, this one is super cute. But yeah, I don't know why it is kind of Spanish. I honestly need to fix it up, like make sure everything works properly. And because probably when I installed in Spanish, then I started using it in English. And they have a frills tool under decoration tab under clothing. Oh my god, yeah. Uh, I don't want to spend the whole stream figuring out how to that works. So I'm gonna learn that for tomorrow. Learn frill to Clip Studio Paint. Thank you. I'm gonna search it up when I'm done streaming. It looks like a bow or sparkles. Yeah, but I don't. You will have to tell me like the whole thing because I have no idea, and some of my tools are in Spanish and some are in English. I mean, I think only the brushes are in Spanish for some reason. It is the basic version on the right of your screen. The right. Oh, hi Ash. Hello. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do for my outfit. Sorry, left. Okay, left. Which one is the feel? I have this in Spanish. Decoration. Purpurina, plumas, pétalos, rosas. What? I don't think this one works properly. I mean, I have some encaje. Yeah, I don't know why this one doesn't work. Like, is it the size? Nope. Opacity, thickness. Nope. Yeah, I don't know why my brushes are. I never got to use them. See the Volta suits. Yeah, I am in clothes, but all the brushes are wrong. Like, this is how it looks. I don't know why. Even if I make the size smaller, it just looks like a regular. Some of them still look okay, but for some reason, not all of them. I'm gonna try to get that fixed for next stream. Yeah, I'm gonna once again I'm gonna redraw this. But thank you so much for helping me again. I'm gonna get that fixed later. What pen was I using? Oh well. Mm, yeah, literally don't know anything about Clip Studio Paint. I never actually learned how to use it, and it shows. So I'm definitely gonna study sooner than later. I don't know if I want like um I'm gonna keep it as an idea, but I'm probably gonna use the other ones. I don't know if it's because I need to update it or what. The brush is not working is super weird. Maybe it's, I don't know, because my friend probably doesn't have the latest version. And this is borrowed, so I can ask for them to pay just to get the latest version. I don't know, one day I might buy it myself. If not, I'm gonna use a free program like Krita. That's better. Yeah, I don't know if I want like the whole thing because it looks nice. But I prefer the others. Yeah, just like the way the bow looks with the color. Should I wear gloves with this one? I don't know, it's a traditional mail, so maybe no. But then again, I'd rather be fashionable. Hmm. All right. This one, what can I get from this one? I like the shape here. Oh, hi! got any adobs? No, sorry, I don't draw adobe. I'm just drawing my model. Thank you so much for showing up to my stream and sending a message. But sorry, no, I don't have adoptables. Can I cash up you to draw a model? I'm not very good at drawing. I'm just starting drawing. Wait a minute. Are you a scammer or something? No, sorry. I don't do commissions at the moment. It's okay. I hope you find a good artist because I'm just starting. I just wanna give a 20 for art. Sorry, I'm still looking. Well, I hope you find someone. I'm gonna draw the... I don't want... No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I want it to look like this. Not for this outfit. I'll change it to cute. This one is gonna be more frilly. Okay. Yeah, I definitely like this one better. Should I make it part of the apron or part of the corset? Those are suspenders. That's gonna be part of the apron. Okay, this one it's gonna have here. No. Corset. And I want this to be kind of connected. Like this. Should I do boots? I kind of want boots with this one. Boots, but not maybe not too long. I don't know how long. Is it too long? Yeah, probably. I'm just gonna leave it at boots. Okay. This one, right. Should I have a bow to the side? No, that's one for the cute. A bow like this ribbon actually. and it's gonna be double. And pockets. In one pocket I'm gonna put my mascot, and on the other pocket I'm gonna put chat. Maybe. Let's see how I feel about it in the future. Oh yeah, the headband. What kind of hair? I'm gonna do the headbands when I do the hair. Right now I want to focus on the hair. I mean the outfit. Apron. Wait, let me change this here. And I don't want to redraw it, but it's not the same. Right. Why does my hand tremble so much? I really need that Reels tool. I'm gonna try to get it. I mean, I just wanted to make my design as soon as possible. Of course, it would have been way more convenient to actually learn how to use Clip Studio Paint before. But I kind of want to have like a set design before I start to practice art, because I can just practice using my model. Oh, that's cute. I prefer this sleep. Hi, Wim. Hi. How are you? Did you sleep well? We stayed up too long last night. Sorry for being late. Don't even apologize. Went out to eat. That's lovely to hear. It is so nice to go out and eat some sorry, I can't even English. It is so nice to go out and eat every now and then. It's very good for your health. I slept great, don't worry. How's the art going? So far so good, but I have just too many ideas that I want to use. And somehow I started working on my model and now I'm working on 4 different outfits. But at least I have an idea of what I want to do. I'm gonna make this longer. But I'm definitely getting there. It's gonna take some time, but I'm gonna have my model by the end of the month. I mean, not my real model, more like just the design idea, the concept. And I'm gonna start practicing art so I can, you know, start drawing fan art on myself. Maybe here. Right, either I do cuffs or a glove. And not, I don't even have a proper skirt for this outfit. Well, I have like the overall idea. Cuff. I don't know. I might even get it like a toggle thing. The sleeves. If I wanna wear long sleeves or short sleeves, which I could do that in real life. Oof. Okay, better. And it kinda looks similar. I'm gonna try the cross thingies to see how I feel about it. No, I prefer buttons. I think I don't want this apron for this model. I'm gonna make the skirt. I don't have enough space. Let me move this over here, and I'm gonna try to draw similar skirt. Sorry for my awful chair, but it's the only one I have. I mean, actually no, I have another. That one also makes an awful cheering song. I want a new chair, but I gotta buy it. Sometimes the frills come out right, sometimes they don't. It's okay because this is just like a sketch until I figure out what design do I want. Hello, Hades 644. 644. Can I call you Hades? Thank you so much for showing up to my stream. I'm just trying to decide what I want my model to look like. Nope. I'm just gonna do it like this. Yes, I'm here to set your heart ablaze. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for the cute emotes. I feel motivated to keep drawing. Alright. Almost done with the vintage. And then... oh, that looks so cute, but I'd rather use it for the pretty model. But I'm not gonna use like such a big color. Very puffy. And this here. Do I want like an open skirt? No. Do I want similar color? No, because I want to show up off a little bit. Alright, we're gonna move to one of the most complicated ones. Let me say, oh my god. So far I haven't lost any progress, but I don't want to test my luck because I don't have much. The pretty one. Okay, so far this is how the vintage is. Stop it. The vintage is gonna look like this, kinda. I still need to decide on the details on the top. I'm not gonna use this corset. I'm gonna use this one over here. Right, the stockings, and I might use boots. Yeah, because boots looks, I don't know, kind of nice with Victorian. This is gonna be like the more modern, casual streetwear, cooler one. Maybe I'm not gonna use an apron with this one. This one is gonna be cute, sexy. This one is gonna be pretty. And when we're gonna move to either pretty or cute. How many layers do I have here? I think, wait. Let me take a very short break for a second, and I'm coming back in a second. Oh, I didn't notice. I got the new followers. Oh, Rabbit Night Fang follow me. Oh, and here I thought it was someone who was trying to scam me, maybe. I feel bad. No. And Hades, thank you so much for my follow. You might be my follower number 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think you are my 25th follower. I reached a new milestone, and I said I was gonna wait. I always forget. There. I said I was gonna do a 25 followers celebration, like for my milestone. Turns out now I do want to make that color. Just an idea. Okay, so guess I have to do it tomorrow. But I wanted to finish Ashley's drawing. Well, I guess it's gonna have to wait a second longer. Well, I could do some stuff offline. And at least I'm gonna write the names on stream. Sorry, I have a hard time talking. I feel like I'm better at talking while I'm gaming than drawing because I really need to use my head when I'm drawing. Mm. Nope. Mm. All right. Let's see. Let's go. I can't believe I made it to 25 followers so soon. Can I do something like this? Does it look cool? Does it look nice? Does it look pretty? Because that's the whole point of this outfit. It's kind of elegant. Definitely want a similar skirt. Hi Hades, thank you so much for the follow. You're my 25th follower, if you haven't heard. And I'm gonna make a celebration tomorrow, and I'm gonna draw something, and I'm gonna write the names of all my new followers. So my 15 new followers. Yep, this girl looks awful. Oh, can wait. Yeah, Wim, you're also gonna be on that batch. Maybe I shouldn't call it a batch. You're gonna be on that group. Then it looks bad. Strawberry bonbon batch. Yeah. Well, something like that. I don't know. I haven't fully decided. I thought about making like a bouquet of chocolate strawberries since it's gonna be 15. Why does it look so bad? So you're new to streaming. Since when did you start streaming? I started, let me check. I started on the 24th of February, so almost 3 weeks. And I've been growing non-stop, honestly. I'm so happy. But yeah, I'm super new to streaming. I don't know if I'm doing something super right or if I get super lucky with followers and everything on Twitch. So I'm gonna celebrate 25. I wonder when I'm gonna celebrate 50. That's my next milestone. Let's see, I like that club. It's so adorable to see new streamers. I'm sure you will succeed. Be a popular streamer one day. Oh, you're so sweet, and I love that bunny so much. You have such cute emotes. I wanna steal them. I love bunny so much. Thank you for. That is such a cute bongo bunny. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure the adorable stuff is gonna wear off pretty soon because I need to step up my game and make better streaming content and just also I want to try to learn how to edit and start making YouTube videos and also short form content. That's gonna be for the cute outfit. Let me see. Should I have that kind of apron? It's okay, everything is already perfect. Take your time and don't rush the process. Oh, thank you so much. But I do want to, improve a little bit every day. Like, music. Like, I definitely need to work on my delay because my timing of response between the messages and my answers it's very long, I guess. Sometimes my stream gets laggy. And I also need to find a better playlist. But yeah, I'm actually happy. I'm not just happy with the way I stream, but I'm very comfortable and very happy. I thought I had to be like super entertaining and exciting and have such a strong personality, but I don't know, a lot of people just like when I do comfy streams and they just leave me in the background and I like that. I don't know, there's a lot of people that complain about lurkers and people not engaging, but I like to stream by myself. You answered already super quick, man. Oh, thank you. That's good to hear. Sometimes I worry too much that there's too much delay. I guess it depends on the day. Sometimes my internet is not working nice. Um, I I like to just stream. Yeah, just stream. I don't care too much about having a super engaging chat. Don't get me wrong, I love it when people show up and talk to me about whatever. Like when Monster Hunter released and everyone here was talking about Monster Hunter, even though I don't know anything about the series, but I was learning. And I love when people just come here talk about whatever and we get to have a very relaxing, chill stream. Your streams are definitely really cozy. I'm glad you're liking it so far. Thank you. Yeah, it's like I don't have any pressure anymore to be something that I'm not, which is someone who is super, I don't know, hyperactive or whatever. I'm very calm. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here for 4 hours. And I don't know, because my social battery gets drained super fast. So I'm glad I found a way to, I don't know, meet people, connect a little bit, having some kind of interaction. And it's like I end stream feeling like I did kind of a workout because I'm a little bit tired, but I'm satisfied with myself. You can be yourself. It's the magic of Twitch. You will always find your public. And me, for example, I just search small streamers and do my best to help and motivate them so often. Oh, that is so sweet. You're such a good person. You're the backbone of the community of Twitch. Without people like you, I'm sure small streamers wouldn't last long enough. Um, I came here on Twitch 3 weeks ago thinking I was gonna stream to 0 people for weeks, but I got people on my first day. I got someone super nice that just came to cheer me on because it was my first day streaming. Everybody's so nice here on Twitch. Let me check. I'm gonna use that bow here. Yeah, I don't know why I thought I will see so many mean people. I guess, I don't know, maybe I was too long on Twitter or whatever. But people usually on social media are so mean. But for some reason on Twitch, everybody's super nice. Like, the worst thing that happened to me so far was about trying, I don't even remember what was the message, but you know, a bot, not even a real person that was being mean. I definitely, I could make that, no, I'm gonna use that sleeve here. Like, frills on frills. And yeah, I absolutely plan to keep going and stream for at least a decade. Until people get sick of me. Or I get sick of streaming, which I don't know if it's gonna happen. Also, I'm much more comfortable talking. I was so nervous my first day because I was talking in English, and English is not my first language. I was so nervous, and I still make mistakes, lots of mistakes, but I'm much comfortable now. That's why every time someone comes here saying that they gave up on streaming, I feel so sad. And I want to encourage them to, I don't know, try again, but if it's not making you happy, then yeah, maybe you should stop streaming. No point in doing something that doesn't make you happy. But it is sad when they stop. Saying don't worry, you will see English is really not everyone's first language. Yeah, but I am that way we get to connect with so many people. So I like using English and I love getting an international audience. but it doesn't show. Should I do another? But I don't want to remove the sleeve. There. Remove it here and do a new one. I definitely want to make, when I'm done making my model, I'm gonna use one day to just learn art. So I'm gonna have study sessions, and it will be so cool if people also start, I don't know, practicing art with me. Just use me as a study buddy, an excuse to do art or whatever. And I would love to archive everything and watch my progress in the future. Speaking of archiving, the YouTube channel is taking so long, but I just can't bring myself to work on the subtitles for the first video. I just wanted to do the subtitles for the first video, you know, because it's like my first stream and it was like an introduction to myself. But I'm starting to think to just release everything because I'm falling a little bit behind on, you know, checking the bots, making sure everything is working properly. Because yeah, I just get a little bit lazy when I have to review a 4-hour video. And I know I don't have to watch all of it, but you know, I want to watch my streams to see what I can improve. Also, I don't know what I'm gonna do if in the future someone that follows me has like an inappropriate name. I don't know. I might censor it if it's part of the you know, celebration. And at some point, I don't know how long I'm gonna make it. You know, celebrating every follower I get. Gotta rethink a little bit because it looks so much like this. This one is definitely not gonna show shoulder. This one might not have sleeves, but I might add gloves. This one is going to be both short and long, and this one is going to be short and long, or just long. Yeah. Oh, I'm getting overwhelmed. There's so much I want to do. I see. Remember that I will always be here to set your heart ablaze. Oh, thank you so much. My heart already feels ablaze. I don't know if I want this corset. I'm gonna replace it with this one. But I mean, it's kind of the same than this one here. I'm gonna just redraw this section and see if I want to replace it later. Also, I'm excited because a package might come sooner than later, because I ordered some stationery. I like this skirt, but should I replace it with this one? It's not very vintage. No. And I'm gonna move it this here so I can do this. I don't know. I hope my VTuber becomes distinctive enough, because I just have like a chocolate strawberry theme going on, and it looks like every maid ever. Let me do this like this. Maybe I could try a similar curve here. I don't know. I know plenty of strawberry VTubers and chocolate VTubers even, but not strawberry chocolate. So I think it's a good combo. That just means I'm gonna have to find a way to stand out on Valentine's Day. And I have so many ideas planned. Okay. This here. Showing cleavage is an option. I'm gonna actually move this to the vintage one. Now I'm gonna put it, I'm running out of space here. All right. Here. I mean, it's not gonna be too much. I don't want my standard outfit to be super sexualized. It's gonna be a little bit. Yeah, and a color like this. I don't know which one are gonna have. The cute one is gonna have like a big accessory here. This one could have two. I want the pockets here. So maybe two. Wait, stop. Oh, wrong one. Okay. The worst part is that once I have all the designs, I'm still gonna have to, you know, do a whole session of me looking at all the references I have for the small details, you know, especially to make sure I'm not copying the design too much. Right, T open. And then I'm gonna do it like this. Here, looks better like this. Corpse God, damn, now you got me thinking if how I should do the VTuber thing. Oh, hi, thank you so much. You're a first time chatter. Thank you so much for showing up to my stream. The best advice I can give is get references that kind of have a similar vibe to whatever you want to make, and just try to see what you like. I don't know what kind of model you would like. If you're an artist and would like to draw yourself, like I want to make something that is easy for me to draw and also for other people. Otherwise, I'm not gonna get fanart. I don't know if I want chat open. Maybe here just a little bit. But yeah, just try to see what kind of model. I mean, I have tons of ideas, and I really mean like I have a whole multiverse of just my own VTuber being all kinds of different stuff. But I like the simplicity of chocoberry, so that's what I went with. Yeah, I want to make this one bigger. Wow, you should use some passion. I am passionate about character creation and world building. I'm very passionate about that kind of stuff. Well, but passion is not everything. You have to sit down and properly learn how to do everything. Right now, I'm just, I mean, it's not like I don't know anything about art, but I definitely need to learn so much. And I just wanted to have a model for me to practice with. Also, some people already asked me to if I had references to make, you know, to make fan art of myself. by having a model, I'm gonna be able to practice and, you know, improve my own design later. This one, I want it here. But I'm gonna make it strawberry with the crown, and this frills like wings. Should I make it like this, like a bow? Sorry, I'm just talking to myself. I'm gonna keep it just simple like that. So many ideas, but yeah, I just do things over and over. I could also have just simple high heels. I don't know, what kind of VTuber would you like to be? Would you like to be kind of human-like? Or do you have something else in mind? That doesn't look like a heel. There. And then this. You can tell a lot about a person by the VTuber they choose to, I don't know, be. And I'm just gonna write here. High heel. Got it. You know, because I might forget what I actually wanted to draw. Right. No, I don't like that shape. Me? I was just gonna run with the screen name and probably doing something skeleton. That sounds very cool. You will be super original. There are not too many skeleton VTubers, and skeletons are super popular. You're gonna have to get creative with the expressions. I don't know, you're gonna be something like the corpse of someone, like kind of skeletal, or are you gonna be like a magical underworld skeleton? I don't know, like a lich or something like that. Because it will be super fun if you're just a regular skeleton in daily life. I don't know if you know bookstore seller Honda-san. It's an anime, and just for humor representations, the main character is a skeleton. Like in real life, it's a real person, but just in the manga, they are drawn as a skeleton. So it's super funny to see a regular skeleton doing a regular job and seeing like the lack of the manga's funny. Yeah, it's super funny. Well, I didn't read the manga, I just saw the anime. So like the lack of expression makes things even funnier. But you're gonna have to get a little bit creative. Sorry. Oh, you really need water when you stream. Maybe something long? No. I want to take a more humorous size, so that sounds right up what I'm aiming for. Yeah, you have to get creative on how you show emotion if you choose to show emotion. I mean, you're gonna show it anyway, but if you don't show it with your face, like any kind of animation, like, I don't know, fire. Like, for example, there is this character, oh my god, the music is not helping. Sorry. I don't know if you know the Book of Life, but there is a character called Sibalba, and he has skulls as pupils, and the pupils are so expressive because it's like skulls on his eyes, in his eyes. Toggle seemed the way to go, like magic maker eyebrows. Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna draw it all yourself, if you're gonna get someone, if you have the money, but definitely keep in mind your limitations. I also would love to have so many different toggles, but you gotta start small. But yeah, having toggles will be so because you can be a PNG tuber with toggles, and that will be so creative to show different expressions in different ways. Mm, I have to find someone since I don't have an artistic bone in my body. See, you're already making the perfect jokes for a skeleton. Um, I don't know. It's great to start yourself, but you don't have to draw if you don't want to. Mm, I don't know if you're like will like to start with a big crew or something. Let me see if there is like a skeleton big crew. Skeleton big crew. Or if you want something that is very custom. I don't know. I started with something that wasn't necessarily what I wanted, but it was still pretty close to the design I was looking for, even though it looks so simple now. Um, I don't know if you would like some of the skeleton pictures I'm seeing. All of them look a little bit too much like stands. But yeah, you should probably find someone that can make art for you. Mm, did I want to keep it to the side? Picture chocoberry is simple but very gifting. Well, I have to thank the artist. And I want to make this little chibi model part of my lore, like maybe a little doll I have in my room someday, because I'm in love with this model. I'm so happy I decided to start VTubing as a PNG tuber with the big crew because was always like finding excuses, I don't know, spending all my time searching references, sometimes attempting to draw myself, but I wasn't really going anywhere. So, just starting with a pig crew as a model helped me a lot. Because, look, in less than 3 weeks, I'm closer to designing my own model than in 4 years. Doesn't look like it because I have too many designs, but I swear I'm very close. I love this skirt, but it's just not gonna work with an apron. So I'm gonna have to use it in the future when I make something else. Wow, you've been considering VTubing? Yes! At the moment people starting VTubing, I was like, I have to do this. Well, not necessarily true because first there was Kizunai, and you could tell she had a team. She had people helping her behind the scenes, and even so, she had like um, a 3D virtual reality uh, motion capture stuff, and I didn't have any money to even think of doing the same. Same with Project Melody. I could tell she was indie, but she also had like motion capture that I couldn't afford. But it was actually Iron Mouse that inspired me to become like, well, actually decide to become a VTuber when I saw a live 2D model. I thought, okay, this is possible. I can see myself someday just doing this out of my skill in this instead of uh, just getting the money to get the 3D model. So I definitely wanted to be a live 2D live 2D VTuber, but you know, there I want to do that despicable meme. As for becoming VTubers, we are not becoming VTubers. We don't have the funds. But becoming a PNG tuber was more than affordable. It was free. So after 4 years of just doubting myself because I was too much of a perfectionist, I finally, started VTubing. And it was the best decision of all my life. And I want to say that I regret not starting sooner, which I do. But I also feel like I started at the perfect time because I'm in a better place. Um, Emotionally, mentally, everything that you need to be or have to be a streamer. Oh, okay, I'm running out of space because I really want to make that skirt. Mm. Chat, what do I do? I'll just make another layer. I know I'm cheating with the layers, but I said I was gonna decide um, on just four outfits, and I wasn't gonna make any more layers because every time I get a new layer, I just start trying more and more, but I can't help it. I don't know if it's too long, but it looks cute. So yeah, Corpse God, you should absolutely start with tubing even if you don't have the proper model. You're gonna get that model down the line. Either by making it yourself or getting someone else to do it. Also, I don't like to talk about drama, but I don't know what happened today in the VTuber community. I'm really not up to with the news and stuff. I don't really care, but I hope everything is okay. I'm definitely adding roses because roses and strawberries are from the same family. And it's also funny that strawberries are not berries and bananas are berries. So maybe the berry part of my name doesn't mean strawberry but actually banana because chocolate goes so well with banana. Sorry, I'm yapping. Um, I mean, I don't know if can you imagine rigging all these roses? I think I'm just gonna keep the roses as a PNG because yeah, but having other people draw this probably no. This probably is gonna stay on in the drafts. That's fair, that's fair. I should set up Twitter and stuff just so it's there and start networking and interacting outside of Twitch and Discord. You absolutely should get the handles as soon as possible because that's one of the first things I did, and let me tell you, you're gonna be surprised by the amount of handles that people already have and don't use. Rigging the roses sounds like a nightmare. Yep. Yep. Unless I just rig one rose and I duplicate it quite a few times. I don't know if that's possible. I don't know anything about live 2D rigging. Thing is, I'm definitely gonna try it someday, but the free trial scares me because I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time. Can I have an apron here? Yeah, this is gonna have start to this is gonna be for another outfit because I don't want a side apron. I don't want to cover this stuff with an apron, so okay. For another drawing, for another outfit in the future, not now. So yeah, I absolutely get all your social media set up, and honestly what I recommend the most is just start streaming because you need to get comfortable with the idea of streaming. Also, I don't stream every day. I try to do that, and because I did so good on the first week, I thought, okay, I can keep going, streaming every day 4 hours. I'm gonna be fine. I don't know, after 10 days probably, I got exhausted and I had to stop. And now I'm doing just 1 day off. And there are days that I only stream 2 hours because of work. But so far, I'm doing great. Having that free day helps me a lot. The burnout curse, yep. And it's sad because the day before I got a $50 donation and I got rated, and it was the best day of my whole streamer life. And the next day, I don't know, I collapsed. It's like I'm good at working under stress for a long time, but as soon as my brain understands that we are done, we got a reward, work is over, I collapse. So I don't know, maybe getting that donation, my brain is like, okay, we did it, finally, we can rest. And I just shut down. Oof, too many ideas. Yeah, too many ideas for the pretty dress. I'm definitely gonna have to make a second layer here. This, no. So yeah, don't stream every day, but definitely look for the days that are good for streaming. Time is also very important when you're streaming, but don't think just about Twitch. Definitely consider your good time there is good for you too. Because back then I wasn't sleeping at night at all. I was staying up all night and going to sleep as soon as the sun came out. And I don't know, but then I finally normalized my sleeping schedule, and then it was hard because I had to finish stream and go to bed, and I was so excited after streaming that I couldn't sleep. But the key is to get up early and don't sleep in the afternoon, because I would sleep in the afternoon and just wake up right before streaming, and like right before my stream, and I was so sleepy. My sleep schedule is already regular, it's just how I am. Yeah, same, but you have to get regular if you want to start streaming, because it's gonna get super stressing if you don't. I thought I could like I don't know, sleep a little bit, then stream, then go back to sleep, but that messes you up a lot. You have to be fully rest before streaming. Well, yeah, I'm just giving you like the advice that worked for me. You know better than me what is good for you. But definitely take care of yourself. Um, but yeah, a lot of people don't start because they feel like they don't have the what they need. But it's they're never gonna have a perfect start. I didn't have a perfect start, and that's just not talking about my model. Like I made so many mistakes. I really appreciate it. It's inspiring. I hope you get inspired. I hope you find a way to accomplish everything that makes you happy. Um, and and if you feel held back by whatever, that's fine. Everybody feels held back by something. I I wasn't doing anything because I was so afraid of failing that it's like the thought that I could if I wanted, I could do it. But in reality, I was afraid of attempting anything because then I will find out if I really could do it if I wanted or not. Um, but yeah, I don't know. My first stream, I got my mic muted, and then thank God someone showed up and helped me. I sent you motivation in Discord. Oh, thank you. Let me check. Oh, you sent me a TikTok. Okay, I'm fight it. I'm gonna watch it when I finish stream. Um, but yeah, definitely start if you want to. It's never gonna be perfect. It's never gonna be easy. It only gets like it gets harder, but it also gets easier the more you do it. Because now you know what you don't know, so you can search it up or try different things. Like I thought I was gonna be like some, I don't know, mostly a Minecraft player because um I thought I could stream Minecraft for hours and days, but literally it's the last thing I want to stream right now. And the sorry, the thing I want to stream the most is actually the one I was the most insecure about, which is art, because I'm just not good. I mean, by my standards, and you know, every artist is his worst critic. Mm, but there's really no reason for you to feel insecure at all. And even if you do feel insecure, it shouldn't stop you. I always planned to do variety just to avoid. Yeah, I have to do variety of otherwise I just get bored of whatever I'm doing. I mean, don't get me wrong. Right now, I would love to stream more Grand Fantasia, like yesterday, but there is so much I want to do, and I definitely want to finish my model. Like this is the thing I want to focus on right now. And when I say right now, I mean these days lately. Because I just want to like see myself, even if I don't have the skill to draw me as I wish. Um, you know, I want to see how a VTuber will look like. Watching you work towards your design is fine. Thank you. It's definitely back and forth because there is so much I want to try. But I'm enjoying the whole process. I'm sure next week I'm gonna come with like a set design and I'm gonna start working on colors and stuff. Think I'm gonna do these pockets here, or no, I'll just add rabbit ears. I wouldn't recommend you, Corpse, to get on Pinterest and find references, because honestly you get addicted to just collecting references, and I did that for years. I still do it. I don't know, it scratches your brain, but it also prevents you from actually sitting down to draw. So you absolutely can give it a try, but keep in mind that you need to draw. I have too many references for pretty ideas. I don't know, when I finish, I'm probably gonna make a post like, if I could do it, you can do it. Let's see. I could try something like this, even though it's showing quite a lot, but a little bit of fan service never kill anybody. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to really think how far I can go. I want to go with the toggles, because I want gloves, but I also want cuffs, but I also want, those tiny sleeves that are not connected, but also long sleeves, but also puffy short sleeves connected to the outfit. It's just a mess. Also, if you're gonna stream late at night, you absolutely should eat before stream, because eating after stream and right before bed, it's not good for your health. I don't know, it's just gonna make sleeping way worse. Yeah, nothing heavy before bed. It sits, and your body doesn't burn it off. Yeah, that's that's true. It's good that you know. Mm. Once I learn how to draw frills, it's gonna be over for everybody. I'm gonna put frills on everything. Also, I don't know, like, how many followers or chatters do I need until I start, designing what I want my chat to look like. Because I'm definitely not gonna go with the frog, Pepe. Also, People is so cute, but it is also a frog, so it's a no. I want my chat to be cute and team after me. What mascot idea do you have? But so there is like my mascot, and then there is my, I don't know how what to call it, but it's gonna be chat and my mascot, two different things. I have it's gonna be my mascot is gonna be a robot because in my lore I get transported into a gacha game for VTubers. So I have a whole digital thing going on. And it's gonna be a little tiny robot that it's gonna be super cute. And it's also gonna change outfit depending on whatever I'm wearing. Kind of like a magical girl companion. And there's gonna be chat who also might change depending on the, I guess, team I'm going with, because I don't want to be a chocolate strawberry forever. I also want to try, alternative universes and stuff. But it's either gonna be like a bonbon, a bunny bonbon, or something like that. I've been fighting with the idea for 90 years now, just telling myself I'm not ready yet. You're right, really? What the worst that could happen? I mean, of course, I want you to be careful. I don't want you to just jump in the pool head first. But nobody is gonna tell you anything for sitting beside the pool and just putting your legs inside. And if anybody tells you something, they're usually in the wrong. Like, nobody owns the internet. Nobody can tell you you don't belong here. And actually, if they tell you you don't belong here, that's probably people you don't want to hang out with. So absolutely start slow, start safe, but just start. Find a way to start. That's what I did. And like I said, I don't want to say that I regret it, because I'm tired of thinking that I could have done it better. I could have done it sooner. I do think I started at the right time, but I definitely want to go back in time and smack myself and tell me it's really not that deep. It's really not that complicated. It is hard, it is not easy, but it's really not that deep. Oh, this is kind of the idea I have for my mascot. Like a cute little robot. Because I want to have like a multiverse where I can like change my avatar. It's kind of meta, because being a VTuber is like part of my lore. And it is like part of the lore that I was just a regular person, that I wanted to be a VTuber, but I just couldn't start. So I download this game to, I guess, escape or whatever, kind of fulfill this fantasy without really actually trying. And I get dragged into the game by force, and now I have to actually be a VTuber. And I choose to be like a VTuber, a jack of all trades. And I start with something simple that is like strawberry chocolate, just to start as soon as possible, and then I get to evolve as time goes by, either because I get money or because I get the skill to have new models and do everything on my own. Your lore sounds interesting. A VTuber gacha game sounds like something I play. Yeah, that's the thing. It's about how people that want to be VTubers but feel too insecure about actually committing try. Just a simple gacha game that you get to pretend to be a VTuber. But then what happens is that, I mean, I don't want to spoil, but there is a it's like a cosmic reason why I end up playing the game. Like it was my destiny, and that's how I managed to become a VTuber in just in the virtual world, because it's kind of isekai, but not really, because I still have to get off the internet and live my real life. I didn't want to make it too uh, escapism fantasy, English. Oh, that's a cute skirt. All right. Okay, I don't have to stop it. Okay, here I'm gonna get rid of this, and I'm gonna draw the skirt. So yeah, and I don't know, it will be funny if I ever become popular and people see my lore and then they make like a reference that, yeah, there is this game that you get to become a VTuber, but you get transported inside of it. I swear to God, if they release an anime or manga with the same premise, which is very I mean, it is the whole point that it is cliche, you know, with the whole isekai transported to a game thing, very anime, because it is like a parody, but also self-referential. I don't know how to explain it, but it has to be like um, self-aware kind of meta. The skirt's not coming out as I wanted. No problem. I mean, this is just supposed to be like a sketch to see if I like the construction of the outfit. If I like it, I'm definitely gonna draw it better. So yeah, I definitely want to convert everybody into VTubers. Kind of playing Barbie with it. You mean like my lore? Yeah. I always wanted to be Barbie because she has every job. Music. I always wanted to be that character that gets a different job every episode. Mm. I mean, you're trying just living an outfit and seeing what's it. Yeah, that's. Sorry, too loud. Actually, I don't know if it's too loud or too quiet, but I try to keep the music on the quiet side because my voice is not too loud, I think. Um, I'm gonna just move this because I don't want to keep making new layers. Yeah, I mean, I have like an idea of what I want to wear. It's gonna be kind of like a maid outfit, but I want to add more uniqueness to the design because everybody has a maid outfit. It's like very standard. There's music. I can't hear any. What? Oh my god! The whole stream. The whole stream. See, everybody keeps making mistakes. There is. Sorry about that. Yeah, I should stop playing with the OBS settings right before streaming. Next break I get, I'm gonna take some time to you know, test all my audio and stuff, because I haven't been checking the bots, so I don't know if I'm doing awful or what. It's okay, Lo. I should have noticed earlier. It's okay. Don't worry. It's fine. Because at the end of the day, it's just another stream. I mean, sure, it looks bad, but everybody makes mistakes, and I'm definitely gonna learn from it and improve. Because honestly, you want to make as many mistakes as you want when you're small. Otherwise, you know, you're gonna make mistakes in front of thousands of people. Yeah, the skirt is definitely not the same. Doesn't. Okay, I'm gonna. Oh well. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm definitely gonna make all these bots public one day, but at some point, I'm gonna have to start hiding the really old stuff. It's gonna become lost media. I mean, it's gonna be like a joke that it is lost media, even if people find it and everything. But you definitely shouldn't be worried that, oh, it's gonna be on the internet forever. Like, I don't know. I mean, you should of course be very safe, but you only have one life, and you're seriously gonna worry about having a bad stream on Twitch that one time? Like, it's Twitch. It's really not that serious. Like, everybody can become a streamer. Like, have you seen the people that become streamers and they are so, I don't know, problematic and toxic and weird, and like, you're not bringing any positive to anybody, and they still become very famous streamers. So it's not about whether you can become famous or not, but rather, are you allowed to become a streamer? Are you allowed to stream on Twitch? And the answer is yes. Or more like, nobody's gonna tell you that you're not allowed. Aside from Twitch, but that's only if you do stuff you're not supposed to. Too much. Whenever I get better at art, I'm definitely gonna start making free assets for people, for PNG tubers and stuff. I also want to make my own PNG tuber that is customizable for people to use. It's gonna take me a lot of work, but I only got to become a PNG tuber or a VTuber because I got to use free stuff. My model is free, my overlay is free, the music you're listening right now, after you point it out, thank you, it's all free. I mean, sure, you have to make sure to check with the artist if it's okay for you to use it, but you can find so much stuff for free, so there's really no reason to not use it. Not everything has to be custom made and, you know, expensive. It definitely would be nice. You wouldn't have to worry about a lot of things, but you gotta start somewhere. it really is not like I think so highly of myself. I really just started 3 weeks ago and I don't know anything about streaming or being a VTuber. I'm just telling, I'm just saying the stuff I wanted to hear when I was, well, before I started streaming. But to be honest, I probably wouldn't have paid too much attention, because even if people are telling you the stuff you need to hear, it's really a matter if you want to hear it or not. Like, if you want to follow the advice or not, or because at the end of the day, nobody really knows what's good for you aside from yourself. I think, I guess, to a certain point. And I still haven't decided, like, what kind of, how do you say this word? Cutlery? Cutlery? Like the stuff you eat with forks and knives and spoons. I want to add it like kind of a magic wand, but also a big weapon. I don't know if I'm gonna do all of them. Yeah, that word. I know that word, I just don't know how to pronounce it. Cutlery? Cutlery? Let me ask Google. Cutlery. Okay.
Cutlery.
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 Cutlery. Okay, we're learning. Yeah, you got it. Thank you. Cutlery. It's not, I know almost, I don't know, I know too many words, but sometimes I just never pronounce them myself. So it's like my mind knows, my ears know, but my mouth doesn't know. Like a big fondue fork, trident. Yeah, either a big fork, a big spoon, maybe a knife, or maybe a whisk like this one, you know. So it's gonna be a very, very small size, maybe for an accessory, maybe the hair, like an accessory that I wear. Then it becomes big enough to be a wand, but then it becomes like super big, like this big. See? I get that if you read a lot, sometimes you never hear how something, yeah, and even if I hear it, I myself am not able to pronounce it. Like, I pronounce it and I can tell I'm not saying it right. And I need to practice. Very magical. Yeah, thank you. That's kind of what I'm going for. Oh, this is cute. Like the rabbit ears that look like strawberries. I might not be able to translate it very well until I color it. And of course, many strawberry flowers. And I also want that wing. And stars, hearts, and bunnies. I think that's gonna be my whole thing. And well, I mean, strawberry, of course. And no, that part's there. And crown. Oh, oh, that detail on the color, not brown enough. But I guess if the ball covers it, well, I'm just gonna add it as a detail here. So yeah, it's nice to plan for a long time, being very careful about what you're gonna add, but you can spend years planning. Because what if you start streaming and suddenly you realize actually you like something else? You're gonna have so much wasted time and potential. Personally, I love the chocolate strawberry theme, but I don't know if I had gone with something else. I mean, strawberry chocolate wasn't like my first idea for my VTuber. It was actually, okay, this is hidden lore. It was actually like a fallen angel, but in a very comedic, I guess, way. Like, I don't know if you guys know Gabriel Dropout. She's basically an angel that came to Earth to help people, but she became addicted to video games and she became super lazy, like pretty much an indoors person that never goes out, and she plays games all the time and she never cleans up. So basically a girl failure. And I wanted to do something similar, like I was an angel in heaven and I got hooked to anime culture and that stuff, and because I got super lazy, then I fell in disgrace. So I go to Earth and I have to find different jobs to survive. And I managed to become a VTuber online, trying to hide the fact that, and yeah, that's when I realized that I wasn't very sold on the idea of being like the whole fallen angel thing. I just like it, the whole idea of kind of having a rotten personality, even though you have to be nice. Like if you're an angel, you have to be nice. That's why it's, I don't know, surprising, disappointing, subverting expectations by being a fallen angel, like being rotten. And that's kind of what I went with the whole strawberry chocolate thing, because either the strawberry is gonna be a little bit rotten and the chocolate, the sweet chocolate, is gonna cover it, or the sweet strawberry is gonna have like a bitter chocolate outside, you know, like having this duality between being sweet and being awful. That's what I wanted to go with. And I don't know, it all depends how you evolve your own theme. Sometimes it's best to try different stuff instead of scraping everything and giving up and trying something else. But sometimes it's also good to, I don't know, put your foot down and decide if you want to change something, because you're totally able to rebrand. And also, I thought that when you rebrand as a VTuber, you were not supposed to even acknowledge what happened. Like everybody just pretends they got amnesia or whatever. and nobody talk in and never talk about your old model and lore or whatever. But then Centralia did that thing where she goes from dragon to cyborg and then she goes back and forth, and everybody loves it. So there are really no rules for VTubing. You can do whatever you want. I'm gonna have a little bit of frills here. Meet Angel sounds cool, but I like the contrast you came up with for the chocolate. Thank you. I mean, it was probably like a more VTuber-like concept, you know. Angels are pretty common, also fallen angels. You can get a pretty complex lore because you have a whole heaven and hell thing going on. Strawberry and chocolate is more like what, the Valentine all year. Like, it's not very versatile because it doesn't have a lot of background, but you can do whatever you want with it. Also love Sen, she was one of the first VTubers I started watching. Yeah, same. I started watching Iron Mouse and Melody, and then I went to Silver because they were on the same podcast right before they started doing Bishoujo. And since then, I follow all the Bishoujo girls and boys with Kuro. I love them all. I also try to watch other VTubers that are not part of an agency, but I have a hard time, I guess, following indie VTubers. Like, I can totally just show up to a stream and chat for a little bit, but actually following on social media and consuming the content, it's hard for me. Also because I mostly watch VTubers that I want to learn from, and also now that I started making content, you need to, I guess, stop consuming content, if you know what I mean. Like, you can't spend hours watching someone else's stream when you have to prepare for your own stream, but at the same time it is nice to learn and also make connections with people that do the same stuff as you. So yeah, it's not easy, but it's all about finding the right way to figure it out. I don't know what feels right for you. I don't know, do you guys know any other similar VTuber like Chocolate and Strawberry? I know Mint Phantom or Made Mint. She is mint and chocolate, so she's like my antithesis like the opposite of me maybe, but also the same. And I also know Emirichu, like Emily. She has a strawberry team VTuber who is also like a maid. There's a few dessert VTubers, yeah, but I haven't met like specifically chocolate and strawberry. There are plenty of chocolate, there are plenty of strawberries, but not the combo. I don't want any of them. That's fine, that's fair. For me, it's more about the design, because I don't want to be one of those VTubers that it's just a copy of someone else's. I don't know, but sometimes it feels like there are some themes that you just can't use anymore because the person that has that theme became super famous. Like nobody's gonna make another Satan VTuber. A demon queen, sure, but a Satan VTuber, maybe not. Or if you do any Orca VTuber, you're gonna get compared to Shy Lily, even if you do or don't look the same. Which is sad because people feel discouraged to go with the theme they want because someone else already took it and it's more famous. Yeah, I know Strawberry C Bunny VTuber, but actually I know the design of that VTuber because I have it on my Pinterest. But chocolate strawberry is freaking thank you, thank God. Okay, I'm about to finish any second now with the pretty design, and I'm gonna be here for another half an hour. Let me see. Okay, because I really want this bow at the back that looks like wings, but probably new layer because it has to look good at the front and at the back. I find the ability to own a concept kind of silly, but the comparison we always put. Absolutely, yeah. If you listen to any of the VTubers, they're gonna tell you that they don't own the concept and whatever. It is the people that actually, I don't know, get super mad when you try to go with a similar concept. I don't know why people love to, you know, do the whole you're copying this VTuber. That's very annoying. I'm gonna make it more like this. Nope. Something like this. I like the shape of the bow. This is not for me. Because I want it to look like she could fly with this ribbon at the back. Sorry about my chair that is so noisy, it drives me crazy. No. Yeah, that's kind of what I want. I most likely will draw my model on pixel art, like when I want to make a new PNG model for myself. But I'm gonna focus on improving this model because I want to customize it a little more before I start drawing like a different kind of model. So I'm gonna continue with the whole chibi look. I'm gonna keep using the same base because the artist, the person who I bought this model from, I mean the Tsucrew was free, and I started using it the free version, and I got the donation so I could afford to buy like the full version that is customizable for PNG Tuber Plus. And they told me I can customize this model as much as I want. So yeah, I'm gonna keep the chibi model for a bit longer and see if I can like turn it slowly into my desired model. Oh, the like off the shoulder with the dripping chocolate looks so good. But I'm not gonna use it, and I'm gonna start a new model. I'm not gonna start a new design. Okay, and the last one for Pitsy. So many ideas for just leaves. Okay. By the way, I really wanted to do stamps for my bots on YouTube, but I don't know if I'm gonna do them. Like, I don't know, sometimes it's gonna be too hard to come up with ideas for the timestamps. Like, it will be very nice to have them, but I don't want to invest too much time fixing up the bots when I rather invest all that time in improving my stream. Alright, she looks a lot like what I want my VTuber to look, just with brown hair and reddish pinkish eyes. Alright, we're done with pretty. Now cute. I'm really tired to do cute right now. Because there are just too many ideas. Okay, this is how far I make it drawing tonight. So how much do I have? I have this, which is kind of like the base idea of what I want. Here a little more and a little more, and this is more like actually deciding the vibe of each outfit. Only one of these is gonna be my default outfit. It is not gonna be the retro. It might be the vintage. I don't know, depends how complicated the pretty one is gonna be. It's either gonna be the cute or the vintage. And I'm only gonna do like one for the reference, and I'm slowly gonna work on the others to add them to the collection. I'm gonna have a whole closet full of outfits for people to use as references for me to draw me, and to draw, and so I can also draw myself. More reference for the pretty one because just too many ideas. This one, I'm gonna put it in this folder because I'm not gonna use it. I definitely need to organize and clean up. But I'm glad I went from all these ideas to something more simplified. And I also have the hair. Here. Stop. The face. More hair. And yeah, absolutely the body is gonna be offline, off stream, because I don't want to risk Twitch thinking I'm drawing something weird. They used to be very strict with that, but I don't want to try my luck. All right. Definitely, well, tomorrow I'm gonna do the more art for a friend. And how far did I make it? Oh wait, okay, no. You know what sucks? When you have like a Steam account with software and you can use it because you have a different account for your VTuber persona, I guess, and you can share games with the family account when you get, but you can share software. So, and I don't want to get my account leaked, but whatever. I mean, people can see it, I guess. Anyway, let's keep it like this. And I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna continue on my own, and I'm gonna try to bring the cleanup sketches of all the drawings. Oh, I didn't know software wasn't library. Yeah, no, it isn't. You can share the games, but you need to be logged into your proper account if you want to use software. Because I tried to open Sprite, because I have it on my regular Steam account, the one I always had. Chocoberry is a different account, but oh well. And I'm not gonna buy it again. And I will feel too guilty to have it on my wish list, because I would rather get a different kind of game or software or whatever. I'm just gonna see what happens in the future. Maybe someday I'm gonna be so rich I'm gonna have an Sprite account for every account I have on Steam. Well, I only have 2, but anyway. Thank you so much, Wim and Corpse, for being here. And for helping me, I don't know, continue the stream, because sometimes I get so focused on art I forget to talk. Thanks for the chill stream, Choco. No, thank you. You guys are the reason I keep streaming. Thank you for streaming and your words. Aw, well, I hope whatever you do, Corpse, I hope you find happiness and feel fulfillment, and also find a passion, and I don't know, find a reason to wake up full of energy tomorrow, every day. Like, that's what happened to me. Sometimes I do get up very sleepy, very tired, but now I have a reason to look up to every day, which is crazy. I hope this takes off the way you want it. Thank you. I'm definitely gonna take my time. I don't want to rush it. I don't want to get viral one day out of nowhere. I want to grow little by little. And tomorrow I get to celebrate 25 followers. That's crazy for me. I don't know, maybe I'll make it to 50 followers before the first half of the year is over. I don't know. It will be crazy because thank you. I don't know. Is it crazy to think I might become an affiliate on my first year of streaming? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna save everything. Just in case, save everything. Okay. The emotes looks way cuter on the overlay shot. Anything is possible. Yeah, but I also don't want to get disappointed if I don't achieve my goal. I promised myself I wouldn't set my goals like, I don't know, it was just gonna stress myself. I wanted to be very sincere and even a little bit vulnerable with the fact that maybe I'm not gonna be famous at all on Twitch or whatever. That I was just gonna focus on enjoying the whole journey and process, and I wasn't gonna focus too much on do whatever it takes to grow. I love the pace I'm growing. It's like, I don't know, 1 follower every other day, maybe. But I care more about improving my streams, and also I just love having people on my chat. I don't care too much about the number of followers. I care more about, I don't know, giving people a reason to come back every now and then. They don't have to come every day. That will be too much chocoberry for a week. That's why I like to do different stuff, because sometimes people only show up for the gameplay, sometimes people only show up for art. Most people show up for everything because I kind of keep the same energy every day. That's a good mentality. I'm sure you'll get partnered in due time to... Oh, I don't know about partner. That's gonna take me some time, because a lot of people become affiliate but in a short time, but take a long time to become a partner. But I am very ambitious and greedy. I just need to be a little more focused on how to achieve my goals. Like, yeah, so far my main goal is to enjoy every stream, appreciate every follower, and get my model, and also make VTuber friends. And I did manage to make a few friends, but I want more friends. So I don't know, of course, if there is anything I can do to help you become a VTuber, just let me know. You can message me on social media, or just someday come to my stream and, I don't know, ask whatever. William, I don't know if you want to become a VTuber too. Sometimes it's hard for me to keep up. I think you're very busy with your job, but if you ever, I don't know, want to do something kind of like that, I will totally help you. I'm not super good at, I don't know, making models and assets, but someday I might at least make some PNG for free for people that want to give it a try. Could I always have more friends? Yeah, sure thing. When I get the social set up, I'll bring you over. Thank you. Oh. So yeah, I definitely recommend starting streaming as soon as possible, and start very slowly and enjoy the process. Alright. This is how far I need to go today. It wasn't too long. I don't think I made it to the 4 hours. But I actually been drawing all day, trying to clean up everything before the stream, and it still was kind of messy. But I'm almost there. I almost know exactly what I want my outfits to look like. Lucky me, I managed to snag my handle with only having to sub on underscore. Yeah, some people have to put so many, but what you need to actually focus is in consistency across social media. Like if you're corpse god, corpse underscore god, corpse dash god underscore 13, whatever, it's gonna get confusing. So it is best to check you have the same handle available on most social media. You're not gonna find it on every social media, but having it the same on Twitch and Twitter is the best. Or Bluesky or whatever you wanna use. But yeah, I wish you the best. I really hope you find, I don't know, the passion to follow whatever you want to do. It's not gonna be easy, believe me, but if you're enjoying what you're doing, then you're doing the right thing. Alright, thank you so much for showing up and following me. I feel bad about grabbing my fang. I didn't see the follow, and I don't know, it was probably just a person trying to get art, but I'm not doing commissions. I don't feel confident enough to make commissions right now, unless it is pixel art. But I'm definitely gonna add them to my follower list. And Wayne Corps, also you two are gonna be tomorrow on my celebration stream for 25 followers on Twitch. Also, I think I'm about to hit 50 on Bluesky and 25 on Twitter. But I'm gonna keep the celebrations for Twitch. Maybe in the future I'll commission. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna improve my art so I can make at least some PNG models for people that want to be tube. I'll be around tomorrow. Oh, thank you. I mean, you can always just watch the bot, but I'm gonna stream tomorrow at 8 p.m. Argentina time. You can see the schedule on my Twitch schedule and also my social media. But I don't know how long it's gonna take me because I also have to finish a drawing for a friend. But I'm definitely gonna do first the celebration thingy. At least writing the names is gonna be on stream. I don't know if I'm gonna do some pixel art before, just to check that I'm sure about what I want to make. I'm gonna make probably a strawberry bouquet, maybe, I don't know. I should be there for the celebration. Oh, thank you so much. Both of you are so lovely and so sweet. So yeah, thank you. I had such a great time. I always say it, but it's the truth. I always had a great time streaming. And I should probably go to bed very soon. And I don't know if you two should go to bed too. I don't know what time it is. You can lie to me and I'm gonna believe you. So yeah, I'm gonna wish you a very good night or afternoon or day, wherever you are. And thank you to all the other people who showed up and to anybody who might show up tomorrow. Alright, bye everybody. Have a good sleep. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, thank you. Bye.